He serves his team, and he's got a smile on his face. He's had a tough year. We took him out of catcher. Thought we were going to let him go to junior college, and we really wanted to stay here. His catching's not the right spot for him, and then he's on the team, and then he gets hurt the week before we play, so then he's out for 6 weeks. Can't get him in the lineup, but he keeps serving, he keeps working, he keeps getting better. And those types of kids who work for their team and are selfless, those kids are doing well. The kids that don't and don't give to their team and think it's just about them, and they don't. They never survive. But JJ's going to. And I'm happy for him, where he's going and how he got here, and perseverance and the whole bit. He's going to be a good player in this program.
Who else has shown that selfless attitude, do you feel, during this season?
Well, we've got a few kids. That's one that comes to mind because of so many things that happened in his from the time in September through now being hurt. And on one side, we thought it might be better because he couldn't catch. We didn't feel like that was his best spot. We looked at a different area, and about the time we looked at a different area, then he gets hurt. And so when you go through that stuff and you're still grinding and you're going through all the rehab and doing those things, it'd be real easy to just quit and say, what, coach, hey, thanks, I think I'm just, But he didn't, and he showed us something too. He's proved to us that, through his toughness, through the way he works, through his selflessness, through all of it, that he wants to be a part of this team, and that's impressive.
Coach, talk about the first 3 innings today. Maybe get the offense going a little bit, and then 3 good innings from Scotty right away to set the tone. But you got the offense going.
Well, and it started with getting outs in the first inning, and then it started with JJ hitting a double. You set the tone on both sides right from the get-go, and when you do that, the whole team's involved. And so we haven't been as fortunate, through the 40-some games that we played to come out and stop him right from the get-go and then get that double. But with Trek Stemp out, we haven't had that igniter, that somebody that you can always count on for that leadoff something, and because he's a tough leadoff hitter, and so we haven't. I hope JJ's that guy. I really do. Like I said, I'm telling these guys, he has a good spirit about him, and because of it, it affects the team in a good way, and good things happen to good kids who give.
And then nice to see 2 older guys and Patrick and Cameron getting some swings today, each with 3 ribbies.
And I thought they're very, one of the things we've been really, it hasn't shown, 3 previous games, but that, it was real big for Cameron. There was a point in the game, I think his first or second AB, where he took off and didn't swing at a couple pitches that had been right here, and they were balls. And so we kind of celebrated that. We kind of made it fun, like, hey, all right, we're going somewhere. And so in doing that, I think it relaxed him a little bit, and he gets a hit, and we're able to feed off that. And just, today was one of our better days. Their pitcher that they threw out today was 5-0, and, he's a strike thrower, and trying to convince our guys that if you just move on the pitches that are good pitches to hit, you can have success. And today they did.
Talk about the mojo you're feeling at third base today with the hit and runs and the stolen bases. It seems like everything was clicking. Is it something that you're just feeling from your team you get when you're making those calls?
Well, it's a type of offense that we have to play. As you see, we don't have a lot of home runs on in the column. We don't have a lot of doubles in the column. So anytime that we can create something, then we do. And when we do, we're usually on the winning side, because we can do it. We've got the right people on the bases, and when you can execute and trust it, you force the other team, doesn't matter who you're playing, to be on the defense, and more than just one thing. So today was very high execution all around, and they reaped the reward kind of hanging in there. It's been real easy to just come to the field today and say, hey, we're 0-3, let's hang it up. The postseason is not in the future for us, and so trying to keep these kids motivated to be together here for the next 7-8 days as a team, and still try and get better and have a good positive attitude. It's challenging, but we've got good kids.